Welcome back, everyone, to the special edition of Business Morning of Channels Television in partnership with Chevening Alumni to look at the budget 2018, but broadly speaking, the state of the Buhari's economy, looking at the midterm report. Then we'll take a look at the next 2 years, taking us effectively to May the 29th. Of 2019. Okay, we'll just rejig our own cabinet here a little bit. Very slight just amendment. So Kunle Okunbamowo from Deloitte Touch had to step out for some assignment. But so we have Lanre Buluro here, who is director in charge of sales at Chapel Hill at Denham. Lanre, it's good to have you. Thanks for coming through. And you meet on the panel, the skill out here, Johnson Choko, who's sitting next to him, is the CEO at Carry Asset Management. Then, of course, Wale Abayomi is sitting next to me. I decided to keep him very next to me for a very strategic reason. He's from KPMG, he's a partner at KPMG. And, of course, from our Abuja studios, Mr. Madakiyame, who is the CEO and managing partner at BH Consulting, and our very good friend, Samuel there. Boluni, who is an economist at Himmel Global Partner as well. Well, thank you, gentlemen. This section is a little bit short, so let's throw that straight to Lanre Buluro from Chapel Hill and Denham. And you're going to flag off this very quick conversation for us. So we're going to delve you first into the 2017 state of the economy. The budget for 2017, which is still being kicked around in the room, is about recovery and growth. This budget, we don't have an idea how many months it will be the lifespan and when it will end. We're about 6 months into that. Give us your thought. Do you think budget 2017 will really live up to its name, its title, as that of recovery and growth?
Well, I would say, well, listen, we're out of recession, right? So I guess they can claim it is helped with the recovery.
The budget of delivery.
Exactly. So, and listening earlier to the panel, issues around the budget, the assumptions were probably not accurate. I think I'll probably add that timing also. The budget didn't come to pass until June of the year. And between June and where we are now, there's only so much you can do to complete the budget. In regards to 2018, there's an election year coming up. Our guess is they will pass this particular bill quick and try to implement a lot of portions of the budget to show or to demonstrate capability to, like I said, it's ahead of an election year. They need to give the citizens something to show that, hey, we've done something. So we're quite optimistic about 2018, but if the mistakes from 2017 creep into this year, we might be a disaster.
Is it about giving something to the people or setting up a process that will help deliver a long-term socio-economic commonwealth for the people? Johnson.
Well, I think the government is about improving the welfare and well-being of citizens. The reason is that we have all subsumed our individual rights and privileges to the authorities we elect into government. And therefore, we expect them to provide those services we could have struggled individually to provide. Issues of basic security, basic welfare, ability to meet the needs of those who are disadvantaged, and creating a society that people can realize their full potentials. So it's about creating the right structures that the government should be able to intervene in the welfare and well-being of citizens. And basically what is lacking is this. The structures we have today is such that virtually the entire government revenue goes into servicing the overhead of government. And little is left to social infrastructure. Little is left to physical infrastructure. And that's the challenge we have. We are talking of a budget where the entire revenue of the government is spent on recurrent expenditure and debt service. And then whatever is going to be invested in capital expenditure is going to be purely coming from borrowing, increasing the burden of the society just to provide some level of infrastructure. That shouldn't be the case.
No, that's a very interesting conversation. When we come, when we return, about why do we balance the current expenditure with capital expenditure? It's a very volatile discussion here. But let's come back after the break. We're going to have time for all of that. And when we return, we're going to go straight to our Abuja studios to start that conversation from there. We're back into